Hey, welcome to Blue Ridge Crypto. My name is JJ.
I'm Leslie.
And we are back with a weekly market update. I know it's been an interesting week.
Ooh,
How's
definitely.
your week been going?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those.
What about you?
It's been good. Like I said, just really looking at the market here. And for those who haven't kind of been through, whether it's a bull run or a bear market, we are still in a bull run. Obviously, we do have the halving coming up in April. But don't get tricked with the market, right? Really this time is we're kind of just doing the accumulation phase. And I'll kind of show you what that looks like with a couple of the wave structures. But first, again, I would definitely want to give a shout out to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Although I would say that, guess how many people we have that entered to win?
5.
5.
Really?
5 people who only have entered to win. Right now, the value right now, again, it's with whatever Bitcoin is. It's going to be $100 of that. So right now it's at 70,000. We're giving away $700. All you have to do is go into the LinkedIn tree below and click on the LinkedIn tree where it says 1K giveaway. And all you do is you enter your email address. The only reason why we ask that is so that we can have some way to reach out to you. You don't have to buy anything. It's just, again, to say thank you, to give back to our community. So
it's free.
Keep that in mind. You have until the halving. So again, link below, click the LinkedIn tree. And again, it'll kind of showcase you, where to go. So again, let me actually go ahead and see if I can pull up my screen real quick, with, the information here. And let's see. There we go. All right. So again, when you're in here, again, we are up to almost 2,000.
That's amazing.
2,000. Who would imagine, I know we've kind of been going through a little bit, with this piece, but not too shabby. We'll take it. But again, when you're in the comments below, you'll see it'll say LinkedIn tree. Just click on there. And when you're on there, let me go back in here. And then again, you'll go here, click 1K sub, and yeah, it'll just take you to the link.
Just your email
and
address.
you'll go from there. So that's really all it is. Just click the link, put your email in. Again, if you wanted any trading platforms, they're all right there for you as well too. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, I did talk about an kind of like wave theme, wave themes, right? So let's go ahead and take a look what that means. If you take a look at right here, right now, we've kind of hit that wave 1 phase. Really what that wave 1 phase is that you kind of see where we were kind of getting out of that bear market, right? And you're kind of inching to those all-time highs, which some of them have, like Bitcoin, Ethereum kind of came close. Solana came close. All these that kind of came close, right? And so we have taken a dip a little bit, and then we're in this wave that's that wave 2. We kind of can say we haven't finished this wave 2 yet, but we pulled back. I think it was last week we had about a 10 to 20% drop, depending on what type of coin that you were in. Sorry, so then my thought is that we're in this wave 3. This wave 3 right here. Is when your total 3 start really catching up. Really, that's everything but Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? And so again, right now, because we're kind of just sitting flat, some coins that pump. You've seen a lot of meme coins that pump, and they kind of taken that pullback. Well, just wait for that next wave of those meme coins, right? As well as anything else like Polkadot. Which we're invested in, Moonbeam, which we talked about last week, and we'll take a look at some of our portfolios of how we're doing right now. But again, right now is this accumulation phase. You have plenty of time with this wave 3. Wave 3, everything you'll see everything parabolic. I want to say maybe 10% of investors that are coming in. So it's really retail. They talk about retail. You have big money that's already in here. Retail is like when your mom and dad are asking you, I have a Coinbase account. What should I buy?
Right.
Should I buy Doge? What's the Shiba Inu? What's Link? I don't understand what Link is. Right.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here to educate people on what are some top coins to buy. And again, if you're not, invested, with the meme coins, high risk, high reward, but low risk, low risk, low reward. But again, only a small portion I would recommend to put in meme coins. But again, we still have this big wave that's coming in. There's going to be pullbacks. So you can kind of see there's going to be a couple pullbacks. This phase right here, this phase 5, this is like euphoria. I want to say this is going to be probably around November of this year. This is what I'm thinking as far as this wave, right? So you're going to have this there. This right here is going to be summer DeFi, is what I'm thinking is going to happen. We're going to have the halving, and we're going to have this wave of like everybody coming in. The halving's at how much is it? Okay, great. Everyone starts piling in, right? If you were smart and everybody, which again, not everybody was doing this, DCAing in the bear market. A lot of folks are starting to DCA out during this phase here because during the bear market, they were already investing. So they're looking to take some of their portion out. But again, once this wave 4 to 5 right here, this is when you start DCAing out because again, from here, after wave 5, it's just a downhill. Then you go back into the next bear market. So I just kind of keep an eye on this wave. Let's kind of take a look and see, how the market's doing right now. So let's kind of go ahead here and... sorry, I got a couple of screens up here. Bear with me. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Daddy Bitcoin. So again, kind of looking at where we're at right now. We have been in the kind of this channel, right? So some people said we were going to go down to 50. We have not gone down to 52. The lowest we've gone down is 60. So you could see it's staying in this channel right here. This like 60 to like 70 range. The highest has been is like 73. So just keep an eye on this channel. The RSI is around that 50 marker, and we may stay in here in the next couple of weeks until after the halving, and then it might spike back up. I am looking at this on the daily chart, right? And again, just kind of keep an eye on this. I would say your 50-day MA. Let's kind of take a look. Yeah, so your 50. Let's take a look and see which one that is. I got a couple of screens here. All right, so yeah, so we got the 50 EMA. Your moving average is at 60. But again, we're pretty far apart from that 200 moving average, which is at 42. Is it going to hit back down to 42? I mean, there's so much interest. I'm not sure. But again, you just never know. I marked out the charts at 53, and my high was at 69. It kind of broke that 69 channel, so it could go even higher. You never know. But the top of this channel is at 81. So keep an eye on the next couple weeks. We're about to hit the end of the closing phase. So you never know with that piece.
We had a weird week too.
Yeah. So the lunar eclipse, right?
It was the lunar eclipse. And, they say that with lunar eclipses, you're not supposed to manifest. You're not supposed to charge your crystals. You're not supposed to make moon water, which I make moon water every full moon. So we had a full moon and the eclipse as well. So during eclipses, those are things you're not supposed to do because it's chaotic. You don't want to bring that chaotic energy in to you or your household. So the market, I researched it. There is still no scientific or no yes or no. The market's going to go one way or another when it comes to eclipses. Full moons, yes, but eclipses are a little bit different. So this week, the market just kind of did what it did, really. It wasn't a high, a low, crazy, anything chaotic. It actually just was normal.
Yeah. And, with Ethereum, which again, we don't know if there's going to be an ETF approval or not, but Ethereum did hit a high of around like at that 40K marker. It did come back down to I want to say this is so that's the 50 EMA. Came back down here, hit it, and then popped back up. And so it's kind of in this down sloping channel. Is it going to come back down to 3K? That would be a huge buying opportunity. I did have Ethereum back up into the 44 range, and then as high as at that 50K, that 50K. I hope Ethereum goes to 50K, 5K range. But again, RSI is still kind of like right there as well too. So, on the daily, I would say take a look at. I always talk about the crypto market itself, and this is the total market 3, right? I'm going to zoom out real quick. I don't want you to take a look at this, right? As soon as this broke the channel, right? So this was in the bear market. We kind of talked about it breaking the channel. The total market 3, which again is your lower end cap coins, and you can kind of see them kind of popping off already right now. Which again, like Link and any of the, when you start hitting the 50 or more top coins or bottom coins, that's really this top 3. And as you can see from previous, we haven't even hit all-time high from last time. So there is still a good room to go from this, from bottom to top on this, right? So if I take this right here and go all the way up here, we're kind of looking at, let's see, how much is that? It's still a good 46% in the total 3 market, right? So there's still 40% high, just the all-time high. And then just imagine we already broke the total 2, which is 2.5 in here from the last market, right? So that was kind of like right there. So we're still waiting on total 3 to even meet the main total, right? And so everything goes down from Bitcoin to Ethereum and Ethereum to, middle cap and small cap. So there you can kind of see there's still more leg to go. So don't think that you're late. My recommendation, again, just take a look at your portfolio, see which ones that you want to invest in. I know right now there's been a big key item on real world assets, and we kind of talked about that. If you want to take a look at what real world assets are, if you click on categories in CoinMarketCap, it will take you to all these categories, right? And what you really want to look at, you want to look at these real world assets, which is like number 7. And this is basically what your BlackRocks and those folks are really going to be taking and really looking at taking those real world assets and turning them into the blockchain and figuring out, okay, how can I actually digitize, whether it's stocks or whether it's bonds or whatnot. CFG was one of them that we talked about on Moonbeam. And we're heavily invested in this one. You can see in 7 days, this one's gone up 10%. I think when we talked about it, it was like in the 70-cent range. And so this is just starting. So again, take a look at your portfolio, see if whether you're heavily in Avalanche. Avalanche, I know Google actually incorporated some of their stuff into Avalanche. Ondo, Ribbon Finance, Track, which is an AI that actually tracks the measurement. I want to say of like gas and some other things.
That's
and
interesting.
We've actually started investing in that one as well too. So let's also take a look at there. I look at this. This is a stock to flow model. If anybody's been into cryptocurrency in years, this guy named Plan B, he basically created this stock to flow model, which basically shows the 4-year cycle, right? And as you can see where we're at from the previous cycles, right? You're in this kind of like light blue to blue range, and it pops up to purple. We're kind of in this purple range where, again, kind of what I was talking about, those different waves. You're going to go kind of come up, come back down, and then that wave 3 is just going to spike, and it's just going to keep going. It's going to be crazy. So again, we're kind of going to be, my thought is, again, we're going to go in this accumulation phase in the next couple weeks, which is right here. It's going to kind of just accumulate. So you do have some time. So this looks like, so March, this was back in May. So it took maybe like a month for accumulation, maybe even longer than that. It could be where it's going to accumulate, and then it's just going to spike up, and you can kind of see where it's going to kind of go from there. So you can kind of see where we're at in some of these phases. It may not do that. Again, this time might be different. I don't know, but history always never may not rhyme, but it always repeats. Yep. Right? Is that what they always say?
History always repeats at some point or another.
And then looking at the liquidation map. So again, you really don't have to put in high leverage right now. I mean, you could basically invest in like a meme coin for like a day and make 40% to 1,000%. Right. Like it's stupid money. But again, just be careful as far as this piece, because again, the market makers always look. If anybody is going long or short, right, you can kind of see there's more. It looks like there's more longs than there are shorts right now. Because again, these right here are basically key levels of liquidation levels of where the market maker might want to send the market, right? So you have 71 range, 72 range, but then way down here you have 70, 69, and then all the way down to 60. So just kind of keep an eye on the liquidation range with that piece. So yeah, that's the kind of market update. Hopefully that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Learn some stuff today.
For sure. What's next on the agenda?
Yeah, let's take a look. I wanted to show the team our portfolio, if that's okay. So let's take a look and see at our portfolio. So let me kind of pull this up real quick. Let's kind of put this over here. because I got like 100 in here. Okay, so what I did was I created a Leslie portfolio and I created a JJ portfolio. In Leslie's portfolio, her main focus is Polkadot. So Polkadot, we're talking about DOT, any type of real world asset. We're looking at DEXs. We're looking at layer ones, layer 2s. We're looking at NFTs, gaming, all that stuff. And really what we're doing, and I have another spreadsheet where I try to calculate. Ultimately, our goal is to get 10,000 in each portfolio. Right now, we have her up to, you can see the high was almost at 3,800. It did kind of take a dip because it has pulled back a little bit. But overall, right now, you're about 3,800, give or take, right?
And we just started this too.
And we could, and that was with just within 24 hours. You can kind of see in 1 month. Now we have DCA'd, but we also did some DeFi stuff, right? So you can kind of see our low, and by DCAing as well as utilizing DeFi, which we'll get into. This is the power of accumulating as well as DCAing. So just in the matter of like a week, we shot up to almost $1,000. And I didn't put it over $1,000 in there. I only put in a couple $100. So that's the power of DeFi. Let's take a look at see what all we have in here. So again, we have Polkadot, which is the main L1. We have Chainlink. We have CFG, which I'm surprised it's not. Okay, so there we go. Too. Yeah, so Link is an oracle, right? We have CFG, which is real world asset. We have Stella, which is the DEX. We have Mythos. So Mythos is actually going to be bridging over to Polkadot here soon. They're going on a transition of a 2.0. It is on Ethereum, so I was able to grab it. I know Ethereum transactions are high, but I was able to grab it using my MEXC account. So I did that, but it's just sitting there because it cost me like $15 to send it. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Moonbeam, I did pick up some more Moonbeam. So Moonbeam is the layer 2 that Stella's on. Pink is the new meme on. It just launched about a week ago, and that's where we've made some money using some DeFi strategies. We had over like I think it was like 4,000% APY in one day.
I think so. Yeah, it was.
But
insane.
I didn't make 4,000. I made
no. It was
like
crazy.
a couple $100.
He goes, guess what it's at?
Yeah. Now, Link itself, too, I would say it is hard to bridge that onto DOT, but it is Oracle, so we decided to utilize that. The one I forgot to plug in here was I finally got Filecoin. So Filecoin is a storage coin. I utilized that for both of our portfolios, so I do need to add that in here. And then, of course, I do have some Matic in here as well, too. But, again, it's just because I have Link. On Matic, basically. Right. That's where I'm kind of storing it. So, I mean, that's the only thing about different chains. If you're like, if you want one coin on one chain, even though Link is an oracle, it might be hard to bridge it. So I'll try to put it on the other one. So that's ours. Again, ultimately our goal is to have like 50% in DOT and then like 5 or 10% in each one of these to kind of change it out. Yeah. The next one, let's take a look at my portfolio. So mine is not as high. Mine is mainly focused on Solana. So I do have Sol. I do have JLP, which is my perp, which basically 70% of the trading fees on that platform actually go to that coin. And that coin's actually been doing really good on that one. GMT is a DPIN, which is basically for... we actually just downloaded the app. You actually get reward for just exercising. So that's really good. But you have to buy the sneakers on there. So that's the only thing. HNT is your mobile phone. It's the decentralized mobile phone on Solana. Atlas is a play to earn game. Pyth is the Oracle. Again, we got Filecoin. SolChat is basically a social... Almost like the decentralized Facebook, or I wouldn't say TikTok. It's like a social media platform on Sol. I did add in some Neon, which is an EVM compatible chain. Let me see if I can scroll back up here. Yeah, here's some that weren't shown in here. So I did add Neon recently. Basically what that is, it's bridging Ethereum or EVM. When I say EVM, that's Ethereum compatible items. But Neon is a platform that's going to be able for Solana to kind of talk to each other to EVM or Ethereum chain platforms.
Gotcha.
Like ETH, Polygon, all that good stuff. Because again, to try to bridge to some of these platforms is pretty challenging. But anyways, so that's my portfolio as well too. So again, I do want to add a couple more. I'm looking for Render, which is the GPU one. I do want to add. I don't have a meme coin on here, but because I've been going in and out of meme coins. Book of memes. Book of memes. I did go in and out of that one. But I just utilize meme coins as I take profit and then I put them into the basics because again, at the end of this bull run, all those coins are going to go to zero. So it's a quick, maybe not Pepe or anything, but like if you see something like Fink or BlackRock, but it's like, I don't know, Harry Truman. Name. There was a Harry Potter one that somebody created.
I know. I was going to tell you.
Yeah, there was a Harry Potter one.
But
no, I'm not going to get that. No.
Come on. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so anything Harry Potter, I'm like, yes, let's do it.
But anyways, if you guys have any, if you do have any meme coins you want us to look into, please let me know. I'm definitely constantly looking for meme coins in there. But again, if there's anything that you could think of that we would be interested in, please put in the comments below. So let's go ahead and move on to the last thing I want to talk about is bridging, because it took me a second to even understand bridging, right?
It's interesting.
It is interesting, and
you have to have patience for it.
You have to have patience. You have to know where to go.
Yep.
Right. And so, when I talk about bridging, it's basically taking your coins from Solana to Moonbeam, or from Ethereum to Base, or the Polygon to I don't know, Avalanche. Some of them talk to each other, but some of them don't talk to each other. So looking to see exactly, I use what they call Wormhole, and I'll kind of go through step by step. But also too, you can use centralized on and off ramps, right? So if you have a Coinbase account, it's crypto.com, or a Binance account, you can actually purchase coins and you can keep them in there. You don't have to transfer them. But if you want to take advantage of like DeFi, you could basically, let's say I go into my Coinbase account, I purchase USDC using my my credit card or debit card or bank account or whatever. That's kind of what I use to put the money into the crypto ecosystem, right?
Right.
But then what I do is I purchase my USDC and I send it to my Solana wallet, or I send it to my Polygon wallet. Now, some of these chains in here may not be listed in there. And so that's where this whole like bridging, might come into play to kind of help out with that, right? So again, if you do have Solana, or if you're looking to send money to Solana, what you want to do is you can either add a Phantom wallet. There's phantom.app. When you do add your Phantom wallet, just type in Phantom onto, whether it's, you can go on your phone, look at your apps, or again, if you're on the website, phantom.app, just download it. It does give you a Solana, Ethereum, Polygon, and Bitcoin wallet address automatically. Each address is different, so keep that in mind. If you do have MetaMask, MetaMask is mainly for like EVM chains, but I did find out that MetaMask does support Solana and some other chains as I was looking in Filecoin.
Right.
Again, MetaMask.io. It does start with an e-chain, but you can add additional networks using chainlist.org. Or if you go on here, just click Add Networks. Once you set up your wallet itself, it'll have like a crazy, I don't know, I think it's 26 or 36.
It was a lot.
Long letter word. But anyways, so you got your Phantom wallet, right? Mm-hmm. For Solana. You have your MetaMask wallet. Let's say, we're going to say Moonbeam, right? So the goal here is I'm going to show you how to transfer money from Solana to Moonbeam. All right. So again, this was kind of showing you too for integrations. If you do want to integrate, go to snaps.metamask.io. It'll kind of just give you some tools to actually how to download it as well. All right. So let me go back. So once you have your Phantom wallet, right, you need a platform to buy coins with, right? I got my USDC in my Phantom wallet. So you need what they call a DEX. And now this is a decentralized platform where you can actually swap out coins, all the good stuff. So you need to basically say, hey, I have USDC I sent to my Phantom wallet. I want a coin that I want to send to, again, we're just gonna use Moonbeam as an example. So what you need to do is you need to see which one Moonbeam handles, right? And just by me doing my own research, it's USDC CE. So what I do is I have my USDC and I look for which one I want to swap out to. And again, it's only if the Orca has the coin that's going to be transferred to, to Moonbeam. And I'm using what they call a wormhole. So again, here is the wormhole. This is the portal. Here is the website. It's called portalbridge.com. You can also, when you're in Orca, it'll actually show you too that you can utilize this bridge. Or if you're on StellaSwap and Moonbeam, it'll kind of show you as well too. So once I go into this portal bridge, it'll say, what network would you like to select? You need to connect your wallet and which asset are you looking to bridge? And then what are you going to, right? And so we're going to, when I first select this select network, I'm going to select Solana and my wallet is Phantom. Right? And I connect it. Mm-hmm. And then kind of go back here. It says, okay, which asset? I'm going to select, when the select asset comes up, it'll say, which one would you like to select, right? It'll say wormhole wrapped, Ethereum, USDC, CE, right? So this right here. Now, once I select this, it's going to ask me, is this token available on where you're sending it to, right? And so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, is this token available on a DEX I can actually exchange it out for? Because once I get my coin over from Solana to Moonbeam, I need to make sure I can use it on Moonbeam, right? And I use StellaSwap. And so this will tell me which one I can use. Now, if you have a coin in here, not every coin you're going to be able to transfer. So again,
it's different. Make
sure that it's a coin that you can transfer over. And you can kind of see that you could use StellaSwap, Moonbeam, Beam Swap. It'll tell you right here, blah, blah, blah. And then once you go right here, now I actually did another test for, let's say I want to use Solana to Binance. Again, not every coin is in here. I checked that BNB was in here. Again, BNB has a wormhole, and I can actually go to PancakeSwap to swap out that coin. So you can actually buy the BNB coin on Orca, and then you just utilize the wormhole to send it from Solana to Binance.
It's a lot of steps.
Then you go on then you go on Binance or you go on PancakeSwap. You can keep the coin in there if you want. Right. But my recommendation is that if you use wormhole, again, you really want to get that coin, get it over to the network, and then swap it out for that network's coin. Because my recommendation is not to keep it on the wormhole coin.
Well, do you make money on the wormhole coin?
It's still 1-to-1, right? It's still 1-to-1 to Binance. It's still 1-to-1.
Same.
The value of it is still the same as like BUSD is just $1, right? BNB, whatever the value of BNB is, whatever the value of Bonk is. It's just you got to make sure that whatever you're transferring to that network, that coin is available on the next network, or it's not going to work, or it like disappears and you can't find it or you can't claim it.
Then you're mad.
All right. So here it is. So and again, I was trying to take as much screenshots as possible to kind of help the team out, right? So I have my my Solana, and then I got my Moonbeam, right? And it's going to ask you, this route provide wormhole. Do you want to manually bridge it, or do you want to automatically bridge it? My recommendation is manually bridge it, because what happens is once you hit this one right here, it's going to say, great, you're good, hit claim. And then once it's done, it'll say, go ahead and claim it. You can click on it. Now, once you click on it, it'll basically say, okay, great, you're good to go. And you can claim it and it'll go into your wallet. Now, if something happens, let's say you get an error message or you're not able to get back, then basically what I would do is go to wormholescan.io and just click on it right there. It'll say your source ID, go back to the portal, put in the source ID and click recover, and it'll say, okay, here's the coins. Go ahead and claim them. So when you claim it, that coin, you're claiming it saying, hey, you went from Solana to Moonbeam.
Right.
You claim the coin. Once you claim the coin, it connects to your wallet. It automatically sends it from the bridge into your wallet address. So it's almost like you're going from your Solana wallet address into the portal's contract address.
That's a lot.
Transferring it from this contract address to the next token portal address, and then you're pulling it out of the portal and putting it into your wallet.
Putting it where you want it to go.
So you're going bam, 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 bam. And and then that's it, and again, this is really, at the end of the day, let's kind of go back to what I was talking about when it comes to, ultimately the goal here is to really, again, you can kind of see when I'm on StellaSwap, you can see, it'll say USDC.Wormhole, right? And so I can keep it, but ultimately my goal is I want to swap it out for, whatever DeFi I want to do, right? And so again, I use StellaSwap as my DeFi. It's on Moonbeam, and again, look at the APRs that we're making right now on Moonbeam, right? So you do have to put in both coins. So you're basically saying, here's my 2 coins, and I want to get trading fees. So people swap in and out. You're putting your pool in the coins. That's why they call it DeFi. It's centralized. No one's really the bank. Everyone's the bank.
Right.
Right. And you put your money in the pool, and then based upon how much volume that pool creates is how much that you're going to get. Some pools make more than others. If you're on the Ethereum pool, the fees on Ethereum are super high, but if you're in an Ethereum pool, you're going to get more, right? And same thing, you're on the Solana pool, so on and so forth. So you can kind of see.
Changes daily too, right?
It does change daily. Again, it just really depends on the volume, right? So we do have a pool, Stella and GLMR recently, that's kind of gone up because this Stella swap has gone up. We're making 514 APY. APR, I would on a daily basis, I would probably say that's like, 1 point something percent, whatever that is. But there's others where, we want to invest in the coin, but we're not going to make as much. And as you can see right here, what I do is I pair them up with the main coins that we want to invest in, which is DOT. That's the main key. And then I might add some more to Moonbeam. Let's also look at Solana. So here are some of my Solana DeFi's on Orca, right? And again, you could just send your money. Now this is only, again, if you want to send it from Solana to another chain. You could basically just buy it on Coinbase, send it to your Phantom wallet, and then just do the DeFi wallet. You don't have to worry about the bridge. If that was like way too much, but if you really want to take advantage of some of these other items where maybe you can't get that coin on a DEX or you can't get it on Coinbase, you do have to go into these platforms to take advantage of it, or go into MEXC and trade it out and just keep it on there. This is really if you just really want to take advantage of like, DeFi and those high APYs or APRs.
And if you have questions too, reach out to us in the chat, the comments. We'll be more than happy to help you through it. These are just things that he's learned as he's tried
throughout the years.
Yes.
Yeah.
To bridge everything together.
I didn't know any of this stuff a long time ago. No one really trains you on this stuff. You really have to do your homework and research. Obviously, Solana ecosystem has been booming. So these APYs, as you can see, look at this GMT. This was not 850 a couple of days ago. No, so that's why I say it fluctuates. Right now, we're making 2.2% on GMT. So that's the thing, is that I'm investing in these things. I'm putting them into the pool, and then I'm just making money as we're sleeping. This is what they call you make money while you sleep.
I'm here for that.
You don't have to trade to make money.
Stressing.
You can DCA in the bull run. You can put it in the pools in bull run. I did learn from Sheldon that you can have a couple businesses, right? You can have your DeFi business, you can have your DCA business, you can have your trading business, but keep them all in different portfolios where portion goes into trading and just leave it there. I've learned a long time ago, I've actually taken money from my DeFi and lost it. And that was a bad mistake.
We're not going to talk about that, though.
Yeah. So just keep in mind. And again, that's why I was sharing some of these websites. I would say for Solana, if you want to track your portfolio, it's called step.finance. All you do is you plug your wallet into the app, and it actually shows you, how your wallet's doing, as well as, what's going on. So,
gotcha.
I know that was a lot, but yeah, just wanted to kind of showcase that for everybody, as far as, what we're doing, what we've been doing. Keep an eye on the market. Like I said, definitely subscribe to the channel.
Down.
Hit the like button.
Ask us any questions. Give us ideas of anything you want us to cover. We're more than happy. We're always open to suggestions. Anything you want to talk about or have us talk about, let us know. We're here.
Yeah. And again, 1K sub. We need more than 5 people. Want to give away some of that money. Anyways,
let's go.
As always, please stay safe out there. Again, please drop a like, comment below, and hope everyone has a great week. Happy Easter, and we'll see you next week.
Y'all have a great day.
All right, guys.